Malaysia has confirmed its first citizen to be affected. The country has now 10 confirmed cases.
And we have breaking news out of Malaysia. Malaysian Prime Minister Muhyiddin Yassin has announced a nationwide lockdown to curb the spread of COVID-19 in the country. It will take effect from Wednesday until the end of the month. Now, this comes after the number of cases in Malaysia surged past 500.
Keutamaan kerajaan kita pada masa ini adalah untuk mencegah penularan baru wabak ini yang dibimbangi akan menjangkiti lebih ramai rakyat. Situasi semasa wabak ini memerlukan tindakan drastik diambil bagi memulihkan keadaan secepat mungkin. Dan untuk itu kerajaan memutuskan untuk melaksanakan perintah kawalan pergerakan mulai 18 Mac 2020 iaitu lusa hingga 31 Mac 2020 di seluruh negara.
MALAY 731, runway 32 right, wind is calm, Bila 2 Bravo departure, airborne call departure 124.95, clear for takeoff.
Runway 32 right, Bilal 2 Bravo departure, airborne call departure, clear to take off.
Are you ready?
Ready.
Take off.
Stable. V1, rotate.
Check.
Positive climb.
Gear up. Engage autopilot 1.
Check.
So, how does it feel clearing your route check?
It's a relief, Captain.
I was told that you were trying so long to become a pilot.
7 years, Captain. Yeah. It's better than I would ever imagine. It's definitely worth it.
Good luck to you.
Thanks, Captain.
Jason? 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 I can't hear you. Jason, I'm losing you. Are you there?
Yes, ma'am. Sorry. Where were we?
Oh, it's all right, Jason. So as I was saying, according to the recent studies conducted by IATA,
Yes.
it will take a few years before aviation industries recovers their flying capacity that they recorded in 2019. Aviation industry is really being hit massively because of COVID. If the experts are saying if this continues, we are going to be the worst hit industry.
வேலைக்கு போய் 3 மாசம் ஆச்சு. இந்த லட்சணத்துல உன்னை எப்படி பாத்துக்க போறா? கல்யாணம் ஆகுல, வயித்துல ஒரு பிள்ளை வேற, குடும்ப மானத்தையும் வாங்குறாமோ. பேசாம எல்லாத்தையும் தூக்கி போட்டு இங்க வந்துரு. எங்க தலையெழுத்து நாங்களே பாத்துக்கோம்.
ஜேசனை ஏன் தான் உங்களுக்கும் அப்பாவுக்கும் பிடிக்க மாட்டேதுன்னு தெரியலமா. 8 வருஷமா லவ் பண்றேன். எனக்கு தெரியாது அவரை பத்தி. ஜேசன் மட்டும் இல்லம்மா, என்டையர் ஏர்லைன்ஸ்க்கும் இதுதான் நிலைமை இப்போ கூட உள்ள மீட்டிங்ல வேலை விஷயமா தான் பேசிட்டு இருக்கிறாரு. ரொம்ப வருஷம் கஷ்டப்பட்டு இப்போதாம்மா பைலட் ஆயிருக்காரு. இதுக்கப்புறம் தான் கொஞ்சம் கொஞ்சமா காசு சேர்த்து கல்யாணத்தை பத்தி யோசிக்க முடியும். எல்லாமே நல்லதுக்கு நடக்குமா, எனக்கு நம்பிக்கை இருக்கு.
Jason, I need you to brave yourself to hear this. I'm so sorry, but you are one of the 88 pilots that we are letting go. This is so unfortunate. I wish I could see you personally and say this. It's really difficult times and all I can say is sorry. Be strong. Please don't give up on your passion. I need you to stay positive. Meanwhile, our culture team is working very closely with the external recruiters to obtain all details of those who have been affected by this pandemic. So you will definitely get a call in times of job security. I need you to focus, stay positive, and take care of yourself. Yeah, so if there's anything, you can always call the HR department to speak to me or anyone. Take care. All right? Bye. How many more do we have, Joshua?
34 pilots and 58 cabin crews.
You mean you guys are just doing this one by one? Why don't you just put them on one big call and just get it over with?
We are letting them go, Manveer. These people have worked so hard and given their best for the company. And our decision to let them go so that we can survive, this is hard for everyone. But the least we could do is to handle this with dignity. Different people process it differently. And it is our duty to at least keep them motivated during these hard times. At the end of the day, they are more than head count. We have to remember that. I've got to take this call. Let's take a 5, yeah? Hello, Captain.
Hi, Priya.
How are you?
I used to feel like a hero. Walking so proudly around the airport, sounding all my juniors. People used to see me with full of respect. Partied all around the world, and I lived my life to the fullest. Now, I'm lifeless. You know my daughter, Rebecca, who's doing medicine in Russia? I had to bring her back. A captain who has done thousands of landings. He's broke and nowhere else to go. I feel I have let my family down and being burdened to them. I'm so lonely. For the first time in my life, I have no plans. With all the depth surrounding me, I'm in the verge of losing everything.
No, Mukund. Things will change. You just have to hold on. You're putting too much pressure on yourself. This COVID is affecting so many people. You just have to be strong and keep moving forward.
I hate this, Priya. I used to feel so powerful. If only I can go back and change time, I will go back and invest my money wisely. None of the materials that I invested on is making me better now. In the end, it meant nothing to me.
That's so true, Mukund. We spend so much time chasing our desires that we forgot to be grateful for the things that we have. This is not the end of it, Mukund. You're not alone. You have your wife and your children. You need to speak to them. Don't make the mistake I made. Please. This is your chance now to speak to them. Maybe you'll feel better. Make that step, Mukund.
Thank you, Priya. Actually, I might have a plan, which I think will solve all my problems. I have another call, and I think it's my wife. I feel so much better after talking to you, Priya. Keep inspiring everyone. See you, and thank you so much for everything.
Take it anymore. I'm sorry, baby, but you gotta go.
Good morning to all our viewers. Welcome to Life, Your Opinion Matters. We bring you stories of inspiration to inspire and empower. And I'm Lynn Daniels, your host. With the current ongoing pandemic, everyone has a story to tell. And today we're going to share and speak about how the pandemic has affected people in the aviation industry. Today with me in the studio, we have two guests. Captain Abidin Latif, with 42 years experience with airborne airlines, and Ms. Renee Ross, who has been a leading cabin crew with 31 years experience. In the aviation industry, crew members are expected to be above the rest, for lives depend on them. Unfortunately, because of the pandemic, their careers have stalled. Now let's hear their stories.
Well, I have a very humble beginning. Where I come from, I never expected to be flying planes. My father was a carpenter, my mother was an illiterate, and to tell you the truth, when I was in school, I was very, very lazy. But I managed to finish up to Form 6. And I only learned the gist of what is being taught in school after finishing school. And when schooling was done, I came across this newspaper advertisement looking for an airline pilot. I put in my application, got the job, left the country, went to the Philippines, got my license, came back, and started flying for airborne air. I started flying for airborne air with the Fokker Friendship. You must be familiar with that. It's a very robust aircraft. Flying for 42 years. Then I had an incident in Taipei. I lost my job. Later on, I became a flight instructor for 8.5 years. And later still, pandemic hit us.
And how about you, Ms. Renee?
Well, being a cabin crew has always been my dream, so I went ahead and became one. Though it was a challenge to get my parents' consent, I think it's the best job ever. Given a chance, I would do it all over again. 31 years of experience in the aviation industry will be something I would cherish for life. That was really amazing. I would never forget those days. The exposure has made me a people's person. However, COVID-19 has turned my world around to a different direction.
And what was your first reaction when you were told that you were ill?
I could not believe this was happening to me. I was in a state of shock. My whole world went dark.
So how long did it take for you to bounce back, to get up again and be on your feet?
It took me a couple of weeks to bounce back. I told myself I could choose to be sad and do nothing, or be positive, move on, support and inspire the crew members who are in need. As a lead crew, I was trained to think ahead. Sky's the limit. With this in mind, I took on a job quickly and started to motivate and inspire the crew members in need.
Now, you say you supported other crew members. Can you elaborate a little bit on how you did that?
I actually actively started calling them, and then I used to send them motivational messages, and also at times just lending a listening ear. Been there, done that, so I could really empathize with them.
And how about you, Captain?
Well, basically, I did similar things in different ways. Encouraging people, talking to them. Basically, they need a listening ear. Listen to their grouses, their complaints, because we are all in the same boat. And we just talk to each other. We have been trained by the airlines to look out for one another. That's the training that we get from the airlines.
And maybe you can tell us, what was it for you? What did you gain by doing it?
Okay, there is a saying, what goes around comes around. And if you do good onto others, others will come around and do good to you. Or to your children, to your grandchildren, your kids, your friends. So it is like an investment. You put in a little investment, hopefully you can collect later on, whatever that comes to your way.
What about you, Ms. Renee?
The satisfaction of seeing the smiles on their faces, that made my day. Being there for them was the least I could do. I do hope that each and every one of us could do our part to help those in need.
We have come to the Q&A section of this program, and we have some questions from our viewers at home. The first question comes from Hafiz from Pasir Mas, and the question is, what is the future of aviation and will it ever recover? I believe this question is for you, Captain. Can you please give us your personal opinion on this?
The aviation will recover from what I have observed, but the bigger question is how fast can we come back to the 17th of March 2020? And it is going to take some time. As far as we are concerned, presently, no analyst can put their finger to it. And your guess is as good as mine.
We have one more question coming up, and this next one is from Irene Liu from Puchong Perdana. And her question is, what message do you have for all crew members of the industry? And I believe this message is for all crew members wherever you are in the world affected by the pandemic.
Just be reminded on how we've been trained in the airlines to handle emergencies. So translate this to real life minus the manual. It is life skills at the end of the day. We all have it in us. Just believe in yourself.
So think on your feet. You've done this before. You can get up and go, and you can do this again. We have one final question today, and this question comes from Miss Amrita from Bandar and Stack. And Miss Amrita explains that she is a partner to a pilot who has just been retrenched. And so her question reads, after trying to be a pilot for 7 years, he has finally became one, but almost immediately he got retrenched and he has now gone into depression. How can I help him? So, Captain, can you answer?
I'm about to tell you my story. I was involved in the flight ST-004, the flight that crashed upon takeoff in Taipei. I was the first officer operating the flight. Bear in mind, this is not a near-fatal accident. A lot of lives were lost. The fuselage is broken into 2 sections, and fireballs shoot through the cabin, and people were burned alive. I wasn't sure at that moment whether it was a boon or a curse that made me survive that flight. I won't go into too much details, as you can always Google it. I am here to talk about what happened to me after the accident. I am guilty for what happened, but I am grateful for the life that has been given to me. The counselors didn't know what to do with me. I talked about the crash, void of emotions, when inside I was all messed up, just having thoughts about it. Now imagine having to rewind the tales over and over again. For 2 years, I put my head on my praying mat every single day and asked him to give me strength. I was incapable to function normally, and eventually my license was revoked from flying. My wife then asked me, how long are you going to do this? Just talk to God without any real effort to do anything about it? We have 2 growing up kids. We need to keep on moving. My wife has always been my biggest supporter. I remember when they had to hide me away, switching from one hotel to another in Taiwan, because we were not cleared to go back to base. From prying eyes of the media, and someone knocked on my door saying, I think you want to see this gas. And in she walked. I broke down, sobbing like a kid in her arms. After that crash, I didn't go back to flying for almost 10 years. And in that 10 years, I did any ground job that I can get my hands on to support my family. Eventually, I managed to get better at it. I was invited to become a subject for a team of psychologists to learn about the depth of being an aviation crash survivor. The thought process, the logic behind their thinking, the verbal and physical act of trying to cope post-crash, and so on. And one day, out of the blues, I was given an opportunity to fly again. It happened when I least expected it. It took me 10 years to cope with the trauma, and I was a better pilot after that. I came back to flying and called the skies as my second home away from home. Again, this is what I do for a living, and I would not trade this for anything less. And to your boyfriend, it'll be a shame to lose a crew like you, since you are dedicated to your job. And I know you are passionate about flying, or else you would not be a pilot after years of trying. And I know you understand that the sky is never the limit. You want this job. You love being a pilot. And you always love being a pilot again. Trust me, things will only get better for you if you only let it be. If you only live once, make it count.
If I may add, life must go on. There's a reason for everything that happens in our lives. If there's anything I've learned from the sum of our experience is never fear the skies. Grab hold of that fear and defeat it.
Amazing. Thank you to the both of you for being this two exemplary individuals who have really shown endurance and just having that ability to stay above water. I think what we can learn from here today is that we need to adapt, we need to move on, be in the flow, and there is always this knowing that things will become better and that there is always light at the end of the tunnel. Keep your focus on that bright light. And with that, we've come to the end of our show. This is Lynn Daniels signing off and telling you that
Handsome.
Hey, babe.
What time is your pitching session, babe?
12. I've got 1 or 2 pickups, but probably gonna leave around 3. Hey, Amy, I was thinking, we should take leave tomorrow. Let's get married.
What?
Let's get married, okay? Like, you're gonna go down to the hospital tomorrow, you're gonna tell your head nurse, and you're gonna take leave. And it's because you're getting married, and it's because she's not invited, okay?
But why suddenly? Your plan is to get married after we settle down, right?
Yeah, I mean, well, let's look at it this way. We don't have to invite your relatives, right? And we can blame it on the MCO. And this whole COVID thingy has taught me that I've been chasing after my pilot's dream for so long that I've failed to see that there's an angel sitting in front of me this entire time. And I know, life doesn't give us what we want. It's about the journey we take and the people we take that journey with. And it's you. It's you, baby, and us. And I don't know if the airlines is ever going to recover again. But I do know that I want it to be with you. I
live in it. You really?
It doesn't matter. Okay? What matters is you picking me up and putting the pieces together. And I can't promise you a happily ever after, but I can promise you when life gets hard, I'll be there. Will you marry me? Love you, baby. Alright, come on. Let's celebrate.
Morning bro.
Bro, Grab kan?
Ya, boleh. Sila masuk. Sorry ya bro. Boleh tolong pakai mask tak?
Aduh, leceh lah semua ni.
Oh bro.
Tadi you drive sini ada roadblock ke bro?
Ada bro. Tapi you ada surat lepasan kan? So, tak ada hal lah.
MCO ni leceh lah bro.
Ya bro.
Tapi I paling kesian pilot lah. I dengar dia orang kena duduk rumah je. Dia orang ni belagak bro. Nak lepak dengan awet-awet cantik je. Sombong gila. Lepas tu jalan macam hero. You bukan pilot kan?
爸爸今天给你做一个新的发型，好不好？
啊？
Dr. Chen， 怎么还没有回来？现在都几点了？你是不是又忘了今天是什么日子？
托尼先生，我帮你报告一下，我呢已经下班啦，现在去买蛋糕，大概多半个小时就可以回到来啦。
妈咪，你是真的回得来，不要骗我，可不好像上次那样，答应了又回不来。
明白，宝贝，这一次妈咪肯定不会让你失望的，爱你哟。
Love you.
AMRITA.
Dr. Amanda.
Kenapa ni? Kenapa nangis? Awak okey ke?
Dr. Amanda, ingat lagi tak baby yang kita rawat semalam? Yang high fever with rashes?
Aha. Kenapa ya?
Baby tu COVID positif, doktor. Very serious. Bagian daripada communication cluster. Kenapa dia orang tak declare dengan kita, doktor? Kenapa?
AMRITA, boleh tak awak cuba tenangkan diri?
Saya pregnant, doktor.
I understand. But you have to be strong.
Jangan baru. Kami sepatutnya pergi register esok and start over, doktor. Kita tak hurt anyone. Kenapa pula kita yang kena? Kenapa dia nak tak kisah pasal kita? Apa salah baby saya, doktor? What am I going to tell desert?
AMRITA. AMRITA. Cuba awak kuatkan diri. Tak guna kalau kita kelang kabut. Lagipun, kita masih ada harapan. Ada kemungkinan kita tak kena kan? So, please don't give up. Okay? Okay, now, listen to me carefully. Tunggu saya di hospital. Jangan drive. Jangan pergi mana-mana. Saya akan patah balik ke hospital kejap lagi. Nanti kita pergi kat rumah arwah mak saya. Kita kuarantin kat sana. Okey? Faham tak? Ingat, tunggu saya. Jangan pergi mana-mana.
喂，你回到了吗？我和佳佳准备好了。
喂 ，Tony， 佳佳有在你旁边吗？
没有啊。怎么了？那么快就想念我们了？
没有就好。你听我说，不要开 loudspeaker， 不要让佳佳听到我们的对话。我昨天接触的病人是 COVID 患者，我很可能已经被感染了。我现在需要回去医院进行检验和隔离。你不要跟佳佳说，好不好？我不想让她担心。如果她问你的话，你就跟她说我出差了。还有，帮我收拾几件衣服和一些日常用品，你放在停车位就好了。你千万不要下车，千万不要等我。 到底有没有在听我说话？我不想你跟佳佳有事，你明白吗？
我明白 ，Amanda， 我明白你的出发点。可是，我们是你的家人，我们怎么可能在你最需要支持的时候不在你的身边呢？没有事的 ，Amanda， 我们只是在车里面，没有事的。
妈咪，别担心，你不在的时候我还有听爸爸的话。等你好了回来，我们再庆祝我的生日。我们等你回来，你一定要回来。
你看佳佳也是很坚强，你也是很坚强。对了，不如我们现在就庆祝生日，把蛋糕拿出来。
你是认真的吗？
当然，不要让佳佳失望啊。
好吧。
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to Jaja. Happy birthday to you.
妈咪，我们约定好了，你一定要回来。
你要记住，你不是一个人，我和佳佳是你背后最强的后盾。Amanda， 我爱你。
我也爱你。等我回来，我一定会回来的。我一定会回来的。
Yes, Encik. Kenapa? Aku tak nak nafas ke? Doctor. Call doctor on call. Patient detect.
Hello, doctor. Lina here. Patient from Ward 5, Bed 3 is reset. Please come fast. Patient looks very tachypnic. He's already on high flow mask as CO2 is not too nice, and I think we need to intubate him. Staff nurse, bring emergency trolley and prepare for intubation. Chan, take 1 ABG.
Okay, doctor.
Cik, pernafasan cik
kurang bagus. Jadi kami terpaksa tidurkan Cik dan masukkan tube pernafasan ya. Encik tenang ya. Okey Encik, sekarang kita akan bagi Encik oksigen dan ubat tidur. Jadi Encik tarik nafas, hembus, tarik nafas, hembus. Toughness, fentanyl 100. Fentanyl in. Nida 3. Nida in. Colin 100. Calling in. What if a second? Okay, vapor in ECG. Got chest rise. Chan, check the lungs.
Okay, doctor. Echo N.
Doctor, see the cardiac monitor. Patient is stalled. Check pulse.
No pulse, doctor.
Commence CPR. Lina, give adrenaline every 2 minutes. Stop. Check pulse. No pulse, doctor. Continue. Lina, push harder. Stop. Check pulse.
No pulse, doctor.
Continue. Stop, Chan. It's already more than 40 minutes.
No, doctor. I need to do more. I need to save him.
Chan, it's no more. There's no point. Stop. Andrew Chan.
Yes, doctor.
I'm Dr. Nurhaliana. You are my new houseman, right?
Yes, doctor. I just joined today.
You're going to spend a lot of time here, so better get used to it. I'm pretty sure you already went through orientation already, right? Here's the file, doctor. Okay, let's see this patient. I have one patient, Mr. Thiagarajan, admitted as Sari to rule out COVID. He is a 45 years old Indian male with underlying DM hypertension, currently on high flow mask. I want you to monitor him. He's getting motor technique, CIV for intubation.
Okay, doctor.
His result just came back and he's positive. We need to inform him. Sekian, saya Dr. Nur, ini Dr. Chan.
Am I going to?
Ya, Cik Jaga.
Am I going to die? Tell me the truth, doctor.
Don't worry. Okay, we are here to fix you.
I feeling difficult to breathe. I rasa sakit dekat dada.
Saya faham. Sakit dengan tak selesa tu, saya akan tambah ubat. Okey, kalau perlu kita akan bagi alat bantuan pernafasan. Saya baru terima laporan COVID test Encik Tiaga. Encik Tiaga positif COVID.
Apa? Doctor, I'm sorry to ask. What is the possibility that I will survive from all this?
I'm afraid I can't tell you much, Encik Tiaga. Our body needs certain level of oxygen to function. Badan Encik Tiaga kurang oksigen. Jadi prosedur ni semua untuk bantu menambah oksigen dalam badan Encik Tiaga. Okay, tapi Encik Tiaga akan rasa penat lah.
Yeah, you might also go unconscious as well, Mr. Tiaga. But your oxygen level is going very low.
Hah? Kalau macam tu, I need to speak to my family. I need my moment.
But we need to transfer you as soon as possible to COVID ward, Encik Tiaga.
Please, doctor, please.
Can get his phone number from the report?
Priyanka Y 019 9312 312.
Encik Tiaga, we call your wife. Tapi Encik Tiaga boleh dengar saja dan jawab sikit-sikit je ya. Encik Tiaga kena save energy Encik Tiaga. Okay?
Thank you so much, doctor.
Sorry Encik Tiaga, I can't get through your wife.
I think she's still angry with me. I owe her a lot. I won't leave without saying goodbye to her.
Doctor, I have an idea. Maybe I should record a video of him and then I'll personally go pass it to his wife after my shift this morning.
Thank you so much.
Okay then. Encik Tiaga, this video message supposed to give hope to your family. Okay?
என் வாழ்க்கையில் இன்னைக்கு மூச்சோட இவ்வளோ கஷ்டப்படுறோம் நான் நினச்சி பார்த்ததே இல்லை. Which we took granted when we wake up every morning. பிரியா, எனக்கு மூச்சு கூட விட மாட்டேன். அவ்வளோ கஷ்டமா. I think இது அனுபவிக்கிறதுக்கு நம்ம இந்த உலகமே என்னை வேற மாதிரி பார்க்கும்போது பிரியா நீ ஒண்டிதான் என்னை வித்தியாசமா பார்த்த. பட் நான் அதை வேல்யூ பண்ண. கட்டி பிடிச்சு
I want to, in the இடத்துல, I want to thank everyone who give their love to my family, to my children, and my wife. Anna, by God's grace, definitely, நான் இந்த ஹாஸ்பிட்டல்லேருந்து வெளியே வருவேன். ஆனால் எப்போ தெரில. ஆனால் கண்டிப்பாக நான் வருவேன். ஒரு விஷயம் இல்லையா, உன் கூட வாழும்போது எனக்கு அது அருமை தெரியல. இந்த கடவுள்கிட்ட நான் ஒன்னே ஒன்று வேண்டிக்கிறேன். நான் பட்ட கஷ்டம் வேற யாரும் படக்கூடாது. I'm not ready to go. Oh, anybody is not ready to go now. நான் வாழணும்னு நினைக்கும் போது இந்த கடவுளுக்கு கூப்பிடுறாரு. ஆனால் பிரியா, one thing, நான் மேலே கழுவுன்னு நினைச்சேன். Really love you so much, and I think I'm too late to say this. Take care of kids.
So how does it feel to clear your check?
Okay.
We're going to spend a lot of time here. So it's better that you think. I'm pretty sure you went through all the documentation, right? That's it.
Okay, look at the document.
Think that I would be fighting for my bread. Something that we take for granted every day when we wake up. Please do not put your families at risk. I did the best that I thought I could.